In introducing the next song, Lehrer explained that he had recently come across the juiciest, spiciest, raciest obituary it has ever been my pleasure to read. It was that of a lady named Alma Mahler, Gropius, Werfel, who had managed in her lifetime to acquire as lovers practically all of the top creative men in Central Europe. The obit ran in the New York Times on December 12, 1964. Have a look. It reads, in part, she was a 21-year-old music student in 1902 when she met Mahler, who was 41 years old and director of the Court Opera House. He'd already made his mark in the music world, and he would go on to write, among other massive works, the Symphony of 1,000 and the song cycle Das Lied von der Erde, the Song of the Earth, which pretty much covers everything. Alma then married Walter Gropius, who was a founder of the influential Bauhaus School, and her last husband was Franz Werfel, whose novel The Song of Bernadette turned the French town of Lourdes into a tourist resort and gave Jennifer Jones, who starred in the 1943 film of it, a chance to regain her virginity. Looking at you, David Selznick. The loveliest girl in Vienna was Alma, the smartest as well. Once you picked her up on your antenna, you'd never be free of her spell. Her lovers were many and varied from the day she began her begin. There were 3 famous ones whom she married, and God knows how many between. Alma, tell us, all modern women are jealous. Which of your magical wands got you Gustav and Walter and Franz? The first one she married was Mahler, whose buddies all knew him as Gustav. And each time he'd see her, he'd holler, Ach, dat ist de Fräulein, I Mustaf. Their marriage, however, was murder. He'd scream to the heavens above, I'm writing das Lied von der Erde, und she only wants to make love. Alma, tell us, all modern women are jealous. You should have a statue in bronze for bagging Gustav and Walter and Franz. While married to Gus, she met Gropius, and soon she was swinging with Walter. Gus died, and her teardrops were copious. She cried all the way to the altar, but he would work late at the Bauhaus and only came home now and then. She said, what am I running, a chow house? It's time to change partners again. Alma, tell us, all modern women are jealous. Though you didn't even use pawns, you got Gustav and Walter and Franz. While married to Walt, she met Werfel, and he too was caught in her net. He married her, but he was careful, for Alma was no Bernadette. And that is the story of Alma, who knew how to receive and to give. The body that reached her embalmer was one that had known how to live. Alma, tell us, how can they help being jealous? Ducks always envy the swans who get Gustav and Walter. You never did falter with Gustav and Walter and Franz. Thank you.